an interesting place in the spirit where the Lord desires. Sometimes he will hide himself from us so that we can seek him out. Sometimes he will be hidden in the most obscure places or in the places that we may not assume that he is, just for us to seek him out. Because within that process of seek, there is a deep robing, there is a dismantling, there is a humbling, there is this place within the heart where it says, Lord, I can do nothing without you. If I do not have the capacity to be successful without you, where are you? And it's not that God has left. It's not that God has intentionally walked away, because he said that he will never leave you nor forsake you, but he will hide himself so that you can be put in a position to seek. And I want to let you know that we are definitely in the hour now where men are being intentionally positioned to seek the Lord. Because there's something that happens. He could reveal himself at any moment. He can reveal himself at any time. But he desires to hide himself because there's a portion of the heart that must be unfolded, that must be developed, that must be positioned correctly for us to actually see him. Remember the scripture that says, blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. It is within that entire process and in that entire positioning where we are positioning ourselves to be pure in heart, because within the purity and within that seek process, there is a transformation that takes place that only God can dwell within those components and those environments and those atmospheres, because we created a space of purity, because we created a space that was intentionally conducive to the will and the plan of the Lord and the things of God. And he says those are the only people who will be able to see me in this hour, are those who are intentional with seeking him, and intentional in creating spaces that are conducive to his environments, to his temples, to his speed, and what he desires to do in you and outside of you. So I encourage you, if in fact it seems like if the Lord is distant, do not be discouraged, but be intentional about telling the Lord, wherever you are, I will seek you out. Wherever you are, I desire to find you. Even as the deer panteth for the water brook, so does my soul pant for you. And it is from that conversation and that desire that we find him.